Hello and welcome. It's that time of the year. Yes, it's another year gone by and we're heading into Oscar season. It's all about the kickoff. There's a lot of new movies opening. There's a lot of movies based on books, hence, and TV shows now these days. Hence the read it before you see it promotion. That's about to land or has landed online. So basically, with Oscars wise, some big hitters. You've got The Disaster Artist, obviously. Based on the worst movie ever, The Room, with James Franco et al. Absolutely brilliant movie. So that's in for Best Adapted Screenplay. You have the brilliant Molly's Game, directed by Aaron Sorkin, with Jessica Chastain, absolutely fantastic. And then you have other movies in there, Mudbound, there's a tie-in of that available. There's Call Me By Your Name, absolutely beautiful, amazing book, and front runner for the Oscar, and Old Man Logan, obviously with Hugh Jackman, so the Wolverine. So that kind of sets up the mood for the year, and then the year coming ahead, there's some huge titles, and it's all about, as we say, reading it before you see it. One of the biggest ones coming at the end of March is Ready Player One, from none other than Steven Spielberg. This is kind of a nerd fest of, it's like 80s Spielberg. It's proper old school Spielberg, and it's set in a future world where kids and people live in virtual reality, and there's a strong 80s feel and all these various popular culture icons coming across. So this is going to be massive. It looks absolutely stunning, and as I said, it's old school Spielberg. So Ready Player One, Ernest Cline's the book. You definitely got to read that one. Other big ones coming down the line, you've got Love, Simon. Anybody who knows Becky Albert Talley, basically Simon versus the Homo sapien agenda. This is a real John Hughes-esque story from the 80s, but set in modern times, about a young boy who's trying to figure out, he's coming out, he's trying to discover who his kind of secret crush is in school, and it's just an amazing story, but done very in the John Hughes style. Becky's book is absolutely beautiful. The book is called Simon versus the Homo sapien agenda, but the movie is called Love, Simon. But that is going to be an absolute cracker in that kind of high school sense. A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine L'Anglais, a kind of a classic of its genre, fantasy, space, just again coming through Disney. This one is going to absolutely kill it. Oprah Winfrey's in there, Reese Witherspoon, Zach Galifianakis. Looks just insane actually, and it's all about time travel and wrinkles in time, literally. But again, a classic book that's been out many years, and finally coming as a movie. I'd highly recommend that. And then obviously we talk about cinema. TV wise, you have things like a series of unfortunate events. Like last year, people remember Lemony Snicket with Neil Patrick Harris came out, and it was absolutely a sensation on Netflix. Well, now season 2 is coming in March, and they've got a new movie Jacket. So any kids who in the 9+ age group looking for something slightly different and slightly more depressing, I'd highly recommend. So the Lemony Snicket book is 13 in the series, so they've all now got the movie or TV tie-ins. Mac Mafia is currently on the TV, so people are watching that and loving it. So that kind of thing. Altered Carbon from Richard K. Morgan, which is kind of like a cyberpunk science fiction novel, is people are kind of, that's dropping on February 2nd on Netflix. Looks totally insane. Think Matrix meets Minority Report, but madder. And Fahrenheit 451 from Ray Bradbury, the classic of its time, almost like a YA book back in its day, about a young guy who works as a fireman and his job is to burn books. But in that you've got Michael B. Jordan and Michael Shannon. So listen, there's so many different things. The whole purpose of the promotion of Read It Before You See It is that exactly it, why not read it before you actually go to see it or watch it on TV? So we could go on. Returning Heroes, if you think of last year, Big Little Lies, 13 Reasons Why, Handmaid's Tale, all coming back for second seasons. All probably don't have a second book. Mr. Mercedes does have a second book. Huge series that started life as books. So these are all the new wave of things coming. The promotion runs for quite a while, so you've plenty of time to catch up, and these movies are straggling through February, March, April, and all the way to the end of the year. And then coming at the end of the year, the one I'm most excited, Northern Lights, Philip Pullman, coming as a TV show. So if you remember back in the 80s, the Narnia kind of BBC drama, BBC are making Philip Pullman, we won't talk about the movie, Northern Lights, so that's going to be absolutely stunning. And then one that's hopefully will come later in the year, it was a sensation last year in YA, Angie Thomas's The Hate You Give, absolutely heartbreaking, brilliant book, and coming as a movie later in the year. So listen, there's plenty to keep you busy there. Just click online, they're all there. There's plenty I haven't talked about, and there's plenty more dropping in, and it'll constantly keep updating. So read it before you see it at Easton's Online.